Don't shoot.
Success?
Ah, yes. 100,000 in Mexican pesos. So if you insist on leaving Landview tonight, at least you'll have a little pocket change.
Thank you, R.J.
You know, it's a pity you can't announce your departure tonight at Manning's shipboard bash. I'm sure all your Landview friends would love to sing Auld Lang Syne.
If there's anyone the hypocritical citizens of Landview should be singing Bon Voyage to, it's that amateur Antonio Vega. Oh, tonight's his farewell party, too.
Oh? So as of tonight, Antonio will be sleeping with the fishes?
There are fates far worse than death.
Okay, Blair. What were you going to tell me?
This is the hardest thing I've ever had to sing in my life. And I'll be the first to admit that I've never been famous for telling the truth. Look, I guess I always thought if I did, something awful would happen. And I could lose you just when we were beginning to get close again. And oh God, you're really not making this easy for me. Like here.
Hello? Is anybody here? I'm sorry, was I interrupting something?
Here's a list of the travel arrangements I'd like you to make. Use a public telephone.
Why? The cops tapping your phone?
No. I made sure there's no possibility of that. But I don't want any long-distance phone calls traced back to Carlo Hesse on a phone bill when he's gone. You better get going.
You know, one thing I won't miss about Carlo when he's gone is running errands for him.
R.J., if you want to take over this end of the operation when Carlo disappears, there are certain things that have to be done, and they require certain errands. Clear?
Crystal.
Good. When you return, I'll have another little assignment for you to take care of.
What, a final farewell note to Alex?
No. Alex will be no problem.
Madam Mayor, I wonder what your voters would say if they knew you were using cocaine, or even buying it from the dealers you promised you would run out of Angel Square.
What in the world are you talking about?
This cocaine was found in your suite at the Palace Hotel.
Cocaine? Alex? Well, that's news to me.
Yes, so sad. The police found it in her hotel room.
Oh. Well, remind me never to cross you.
Remind you?
Mm-hmm.
After tonight, R.J. Oh, you'll never forget.
Well, now, Alex is smeared and disgraced. Antonio's about to meet a fate worse than death. Your enemies are becoming yesterday's news. Does Carlo have to disappear?
R.J., are you telling me that you're going to miss me? Don't want to touch. No. His thorn heart and that precious love of his. It made it uncomfortable for me to stay here any longer.
And that old Irish song book.
Yes. The book has fallen into Bo Buchanan's hands. It's only a matter of time before he discovers its importance and, unless something stops him.
Students at the university record their compositions.
Where's the recording equipment?
You're looking at it. Can you plug that in for me, please?
All right.
Never heard of anyone recording music on a computer before.
Well, better than that, if you're hooked up to the right equipment. There's certain programs that'll help you process and read the music.
So all this gibberish that we got from the computer in the police
Right.
station.
It could be a code for processing music. I mean, I've seen it before. At least that's what it looked like. So I figure we should just give it a try.
Yeah, I'm with you, Marty. Let's give it a try.
All right, well, I just think we can go and see in a second.
What are you looking for? Well, if we start here. So they don't do record on this.
Well, good. The system's up and running.
All right, got the disc right here. Wonder why they hid it in the binding of folk tunes of the Emerald Isle.
Oh, who knows? I thought the book looked innocuous enough.
If this works out, Carlo Hesse will be out of our lives for good.
There we go.
All right.
And don't let it come to nothing again.
That's cute. Now what?
Look,
Computers, they do love to tease you, don't they? What does that mean, ready? Ready for what?
Well, maybe it's ready for me to play an Irish folk tune. Here, I got the book. I don't know, maybe it converts the notes into letters or something. Who knows what, but just start with this one.
It's me. I hate to tell you this, but they found what was hidden in the book.
They found the disc. Already?
They must have, because I followed them down here to some dungeon in the university music department.
Damn them and damn you for letting it get into their hands.
Sir, I tried.
Shut up. Now listen to me. You have got to stop them from playing a song in that book called Lily of the West. Understand? Destroy that disc. I don't care what you have to do it. But do it. Either that, or start planning your own damn funeral.
Nothing.
great. One more blind alley. Hester got away again, didn't he?
Hey, Patrick, there's got to be something here. Carlo knows it. We know it. You know, we have to figure it out.
I know, but there are tons of songs in this book. All right, we just go through it one at a time.
You know what, Todd? Why don't you handle this, and I will go check on some more decorations, okay?
What are you doing here?
Carlos sent me.
Not with another one of his threats.
No, just to check out the layout. Safety precautions I'm sure you understand. A guy like Carlo wants to make sure there's no surprises when he comes aboard.
Oh, goody, he's coming. See, I thought he was a party pooper because he didn't RSVP.
Well, he'll be here, so if you don't mind, I'm going to take a look around.
Knock yourself out.
Gold?
Why not? Didn't you ever dream that everything you touched would turn to gold? So did you hear that, huh? Captain Picard is going to make it to the social event of the season.
You know, Todd, I knew it was a mistake to invite him in the first place.
I'll make for good copy. There was something you wanted to talk about.
Oh.
Come on.
Yeah.
We'll go to the stateroom. There's some privacy there.
What are you doing here?
Me? What about you?
I'm checking out the boat to make sure it's safe.
Wait a minute. You mean Carlo's coming to Todd and Blair's party? God, he's got a lot of nerve showing up here.
Yeah, well, Todd invited him. Anyway, what's it to you? Don't tell me that Bo's got you tailing Carlo now.
Just hold on there a minute, Vega. First of all, what Bo does is none of your business. Second of all, Carlo's not even on my beat. He just... Bo made that clear. He sent me down here to do a security check to make sure everybody's okay.
Yeah, it's a lousy assignment, isn't it? Maybe someday we'll be able to do what we both want to do. Nice place, isn't it?
Yeah. But if I remember it, music isn't exactly your style.
You remembered right. Look, I'm going to take a walk around, all right?
This is the most pathetic and sorry excuse for a con I've ever heard. Even you couldn't possibly believe that I would use cocaine.
The cocaine was found in your suite, Alex.
How convenient that it was planted there by you or Bo or one of his idiotic Keystone Cups. Look, I know you two are out to get me, but you're going to have to come up with something a lot more believable than planting illegal drugs.
You know what kind of office I run, and you know me. Now, if you're telling the truth and that cocaine was planted in your room, I guarantee you it wasn't done by the police.
Then Carlo is setting me up again.
So Carlo's playing you for a sucker, and yet you still refuse to tell us what you know about the guy.
In exchange for what? You think I should tell you everything that I know about Carlo so that you can bring him in here and he and I can rot in jail together? How appealing.
Well, Alex, suppose I sweeten the deal, huh? On the condition that you can give us evidence against Carlo. And I'm assuming you can do that.
Yes, I can.
Uh-huh. And suppose I drop the charge and you plead guilty to misappropriation of city funds, destruction of evidence. And suppose I convince the judge to give you a suspended sentence.
Do I still get to be the mayor?
Not in this lifetime.
Still nothing. There's a million songs in that bloody book. It's going to take us all night and into the morning.
Wait a minute. Remember there were some of the songs, some of the pages were circled, song titles underlined. Why don't you play one of those?
All right. Well, here.
Yeah.
That's checked off.
Good.
Lily of the West. All right.
Wow! This is so big.
Pretty posh, huh?
Yeah, they really knew how to live it up in the old days, didn't they?
All right, we're alone now, Blair. Whatever you were going to ask me, you should ask me.
You know, Todd, the party is just in a few hours. We've got so much to do and everything. Maybe I'll just wait and tell you afterwards.
All right, whatever. Who cares? Look, I got stuff I got to do anyway.
Todd, wait. I care.
Midas touch. What a joke.
Tonio.
I thought you'd be gone by now.
Yeah, well, so are all the entrances and exits all clear enough for your boss to feel comfortable?
They'll do. Well, take care.
Antonio, look, about what you said earlier, you know, about maybe someday you and I maybe doing what we want to do. What did you mean by that?
It was nothing. Forget it. Just steer clear of this place and stay away from Carlo.
Fine. Yeah, give me Commissioner Buchanan, please. Great, okay. Well, then just give him this message. Carlo Hester is coming to Todd and Blair's party. Yeah, well, I think something's in the works. I got to figure out what it is. Great, thanks. Antonio, you might not want to talk to me, but you're going to.
Numbers, names. Look at the names. Bank account numbers. Oh my gosh, look at that one. I think it's in New York. This is everything.
Maybe you should sit down. Well, Todd, when you stare at me like that,
Fine. I'll turn around. You can talk to my back.
I wish this were something that we could joke away. I'm not going to get into our whole life history, but, before I tell you what I really need to tell you, I want you to think back when we first got together, okay? You remember we were really a couple of losers.
Yeah. Didn't have to make stuff up to qualify for the most pathetic contest, did we?
No, we just showed the world one face. Tough. We thought if we opened up and became vulnerable, we would get hurt.
And so?
Then, Todd, we made love in the stable. And we did open up to each other. We admitted that we loved each other, needed each other.
Blair, this is starting to sound like a really long story, and I was there, remember? Why don't you just get to the punchline?
But Todd, really, please, it's so important.
All right.
Then we got married in St. James Church in front of our families, and we vowed that we were going to stop the secrets and always try to trust in love. God, I swear to you, that was the happiest day of my life. And then I got the phone call from Ireland a few days after that, saying that you were dead. And Todd, I wanted to curl up and die. I mean, nothing helped. I mean, even going over to Ireland to see where you were shot, where you fell, nothing helped. The only thing that kept me breathing was our little girl inside my body.
Turns out she was worth it.
Yeah. And then Marty and Patrick came to Landview while you had disappeared. And God, I hated them so much. I mean, I still hate Marty for everything that she caused. I mean, it's her fault.
Blair, you
that
hate
we
Marty.
lost that...
Tell me about Patrick.
Margaret, are you all right?
Angel, are you in pain?
Archie, what happened?
I need an ambulance at the Lambview University
I'm fine.
Music Building.
Stop being so stubborn, woman. Come on, sit down.
I'm being stubborn. If I wasn't stubborn, I'm out of danger. I'm fine. Look, I don't need an ambulance. I just got a shock.
Hold on a second. I want to get you to the hospital, Marty.
No.
Yes, right away. Come on.
No, you don't need to do that. I just got a little shock.
You got thrown straight from your chair.
What? Trust me, I'm a doctor. If you get hurt from an electrical charge, you would know it. I promise you. I'm fine. I don't need an ambulance.
Cancel the ambulance, all right? Are you sure?
I'm positive.
All right, you two stay here. I'm going to see what happened, okay?
Okay.
You okay? That was no accident.
No, come... No.
What?
Well, maybe it was just booby-trapped. I mean, if I put in the wrong music, maybe it was...
No, I doubt that.
Self-destruct.
Because then the information wouldn't come up on the screen.
That's true.
God, I'm just glad you're okay. If anything happened to you, I don't know.
I'm fine. I haven't changed a bit.
Whole building's out. I talked to the janitor. He said the circuits were deliberately shorted out.
That means we're still being followed.
Yeah. Carlo Hester strikes again. I'll tell you what, he sure didn't want us to learn much from this tape, did he? Well, he did a pretty good job. Any information on there about Poseidon is just totally fried.
Well, wait a second. We saw a whole page of financial data and names and codes.
Yeah, but it scrolled by so fast, I can't remember what was on there. Can you remember anything, Patrick?
No.
Guys, I have a photographic memory. I think I can remember some of what was on there. I might need a little time just to relax, and then I might be able to remember some of it.
Hey, I know exactly where we can go.
Just a moment.
Mission accomplished. Everything is set for your vacation getaway.
Very good, very good. I'm going to give you back the set of keys to my suite, just in case I'm not here when you return. And then there's just one more matter you've got to take care of. Blair and Todd Manning. Hold that thought. Oh, Antonio, you're back. Good. RJ and I are just clearing up some minor matters. Oh, you pour yourself a brandy. Warm up. It's chilly out there. It's chilly.
Sure.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, how's my security on the Manning boat?
Oh, everything checked out. You can rest easy. You're looking mighty sharp.
Oh, grazie.
Let me finish my drink and I'll go home and get ready.
Oh, no, you won't. Mia compadre is going to be decked out as elegantly as I am. And no protests. This tuxedo belongs to you. The shoes and cufflinks are inside. Oh, molto elegante. Oh, elegante. I've got an errand to run.
Okay.
You be back. And you change.
Well. The witch from hell.
So good to see you, too, Asa.
Hi, Asa. Do you mind if we come in?
You can do anything you want, Hank. And you too, little lady. But this slut stays outside.
Listen, Asa, I could really use your help on this.
You really shouldn't be so vindictive. You know, I've already been humiliated, and I have no money. That should be enough for you.
Come on, Alice, let's just cut to the chase here, okay?
You know, you say that you despise me, but someday you want to think about how you would have felt if I had deliberately tricked you by pretending that I was insane.
I didn't have to pretend. You see, I had to be loco to marry the likes of you. Tell me, Hank, how many years is this facing?
Well, actually, that's what we're negotiating right now. It seems that she has proof that Carlo Hesser is Poseidon, and it's somewhere here in this house.
Let me guess. She left some talking sheets behind.
No, I took those. These are microcassettes. Now, they're in the living room in a black vase on the bookcase, right on top.
Officer Taylor, would you mind getting them, please? Thanks. Alex, this had better be good.
Oh, it's going to be more than good, Hank. I recorded Carlo on 2 separate occasions when he wasn't even aware of it. And on both of these tapes, he says that he is Poseidon. You're going to have all the evidence you need.
Yes.
That's me again.
Just tell me what I want to hear, please.
The disc has been destroyed.
You're sure?
Absolutely. I overloaded the computer with enough power to melt the disc. And to give anyone near it a jolt that would have knocked them on their behinds.
Where are the 2 of them now?
I heard them say they were headed to the Wild Swarm. Should I follow?
Yes. But I'm sure Mr. Keneally can handle it if there's any problems. I'll be in touch with you later. Goodbye.
I am not a china doll. I won't break.
Well, whatever it is, Miss Haybrook, you'll soon be on the mend.
Yeah, I think Patrick's right. I think you should relax. Maybe if you have time to just kick back, you can focus on everything you saw on that computer screen. Because I'm counting on you. Marty, anything you remember we might be able to use to convict Carlo Hesser. You know, he went to an awful lot of trouble to destroy that disc.
I will do my best.
All
But I mean,
right.
the data scrolled by once before it destructed. I mean,
Well, I got to get out of here and change before that party. It's going to be interesting to see if the ball man has the guts to show up tonight. If you remember anything at all, you call me.
I will.
Okay? You behave. Glad to see you feeling better. I'll see you guys.
I'll leave you young lovers in peace.
Thanks, Mr. Keneally. You're wonderful as always.
No, I am fine. I am more than fine.
Todd. When Patrick came to Lambview, I did blame him for what I thought was his part in getting you killed. But then we got to know each other a little better.
Yeah?
And he blamed himself for what, I mean, in fact, he tortured himself for what happened to you that day more than I ever could.
Good for him.
And he said that he didn't ask you to take his place that night, that you were shot, that you hit him, and then you ran out into the fog.
Well, what is all this about?
Please, just let me finish, all right? Then I helped Patrick produce that play in Angel Square. And, you know, he really is a very kind and compassionate person. And Todd, I was so lonely. then, and all that emptiness was closing in on me, and I tried to fight it, but
But what?
I haven't been honest with you when I said that there was nothing going on between Patrick and me. We got to be friends.
And?
And, we together. It was just a couple of times, but I swear to God, it was just out of my desperate loneliness. And Patrick, he's always been in love with Marty, and no matter what anybody told me that I needed to get on with my life and get past my grief, Todd, I swear to you that I never, ever stopped loving you. I never did. Never. Oh, God, Todd. Do you hate me now? You're so calm.
I'm not calm. I'm speechless.
Oh, Todd, I thought that I had lost you forever.
You must have thought a lot of things. I asked you, what, like 4, 5 times if you had been faithful, and you lied to me every time.
Because I was so scared.
Of what? What I'd do? I understand what it's like to be scared. Look, I'm glad you finally had the guts to tell me. That's important. And I'm not glad that it happened. But it's like you said. You thought I was dead. So as far as I'm concerned, let's try to forget that it ever happened.
You mean that?
I said it.
Oh, Todd, I love you so much. I love you so, so much.
Got a party I gotta plan.
Todd, wait. You've been so shut down and closed off to me ever since you came back. I mean, you never really told me what went on while you were gone. Is there something that you want to tell me?
You'll find 2 micro-cassettes in there. As I said, I recorded Carlo on 2 separate occasions in 2 different locations. He didn't know about it, of course.
Well, Alex, this seems to be full of dust. Just empty.
No. That's impossible. Look, they're very small. They're micro-cassettes.
Just this flower.
It's impossible.
That cost thousands of dollars. By God, Hank, you brought her here. She's gonna pay for it.
You believe me now, Alex?
Couldn't possibly have...
Dead Rose.
That's right, Alex. Sort of like our deal.
Carlo is everywhere.
shedding blood for the jackal? It's almost like a religious ceremony. Only I'm not saving your soul, Antonio. I'm damning it to hell forever.
I just want to talk.
Excuse the interruption. Patrick, Commissioner Buchanan is on the telephone downstairs.
That man's like a busybody checking up on me.
Well, why don't you find him and give him a piece of your mind?
Right. I'll be right back.
Well, you had some devilish day, Miss Saybrook.
Yes, I did. But at least I'm here at my favorite place, the Wild Swan. I just wish I could remember what was on that... Wait a minute, it's coming back to me. I mean, I can see what's on the computer screen. Part of it anyway. Could you do me a favor and go get Patrick, please?
Don't worry, Miss Saybrook. I'll take care of everything.